Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to a late edition of Waaaagh Wednesday. So, I've been away for about 10 days with work, and I haven't had a chance to get much painting done. But what I have done is I have managed to put a little bit more paint on some of the minis from Blue Sky. So, I'm going to show them off in a second. And also show off what I was working on last night in relation to the big Waaaagh. So I hope you're all doing well, and that your projects are coming on as well. So the figures in front of us are from Blue Sky Mini. They're from a Patreon, and then you can also get them on my Mini Factory. They are basically 3D printed models. I printed them off my Elegoo Mars 2 using water washable resin, and these are from the Ork Lations. I think they're called Ork Lations. So basically, they're orcs from the sea, for a better phrase. So they're riding sharks, which have been fused with orc technology. So this shark, although it's got like little legs, which is a little bit bizarre, but it sort of works. Has metal legs on it, bionic legs, and is being ridden by a orc. It's a battle. So I've painted this one. I've painted the shark, and I'm just currently updating the skin tones on the actual orc itself, and then base it, and it's finished. So again, quite pleased how they printed out. I mean, to be honest, it was the My Mini figures are well structured with supports, and I had no issues at all printing these out, which was nice. They're a little bit different, and they're just a nice figure to paint. So that's where I am with this one. So it's got a spear with him, which looks very seaworthy. So that's one of the guys. November's release is a kill rig type contraption, which is being pulled by a whale, sorry, which has also got augmented parts that have been sculpted on by the orcs. So this guy, again, it looks like a hammerhead. It's got various different bits attached to it by the orcs. It's got a nice sort of cloak with like fish scales. I'm still working on that. For these, I went for like an aquamarine blue, just to sort of make them a little bit different. So they're their own sort of clan, really. They're like, I suppose, like snake bites, if that was or snaggers, but they're sea based. So that's those two, and the third one of the set is also a shark, but this time it's been fused with an octopus type creature, and it's got the old suckers on it, and it's got two tendril type weapons that are attached to the shark itself. So they're quite nice. Hopefully I'll get the skin done over the next couple of days and based, and then they're done. I'm going to give them a base to fit in with the rest of the army, so they're not going to be sort of painted like to look like they've come out of the sea or anything like that. I'm just going to do them as a standard base, just because for ease and getting them on the table. So that's those three. My Mini Blue Sky Minis also do a boss for this set. So what we could do, what I could do is reprint these and swap the heads, weapon options around. The actual STLs themselves come with two head options, so I could, if I wanted to, add another three to the unit, and then put a knob or boss character to go with it. Currently, I think there's also some orcs that I've got very nautical themes to them, which are being released, and they'll soon be on my Mini Factory. So again, go and check those out. They're not, to be honest, the STLs, they're not overly expensive, and one of the real benefits to an STL is that you can reprint time and time again to meet your army needs. The other thing I've been working on is some figures from Gearguts Mekshop. So this is one of the Broozers. This one's been sort of scaled up to be a knob of the unit. So I'm just working on these. I'm going to probably do a different colour scheme than Bad Moons on the armour plate. So I'm thinking about doing red and making them sort of like a goth type clan. So we'll see how we go with those. So that's the knob. One of the Broozers. These are work in progress. Basically, again, you get a body, 2 arms. These are unsupported. You've got to put the supports on these yourselves. I found, so I was using Charity Box, which I had hit and miss with. So I moved over it on recommendation to Lychee, and I've had no issues at all. I hit the I feel lucky button, and most of the time, about 99% of the time, I get a decent print that I can paint. I think 3D printing is definitely really good. However, I've probably got more SDL files than I can shake a stick at now, and some of them I'm not going to probably ever print. So with Gearguts Mekshop, you get 25 SDLs a month for your subscription. I would say a good last month. It was a really good month. Because you had some cracking figures for October. This month, again, Gearguts hasn't disappointed. There's some great Orks. The Orks look a bit chunky and a bit chonky, but that's fine because they're Orks and they're meant to be sort of brutes who just go around smashing people's heads in, which is fine on the gaming table. So that's the Orks. This is just a very small unit that I printed off. I mean, I intended to print off 30 of them, but I went all shiny things and ended up printing off an Imperial Guard army, or a stand-in Imperial, which I could use for an Imperial Guard. So I ended up printing that off, and I'm still in the process of painting that as well. So that's those. So still making some progress with the Orks. Looking forward to sort of getting back into the now I'm home again, start picking up the swing of things, and getting some units painted for some Knights of the Club. And the cat has just decided to make an entrance as well. So thank you for that, cat. Love reading your comments. It's nice to see some new subscriptions. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. If you ever want to see anything want to know anything, please drop me a line in the comments. I do, although this is a channel for documenting my hobby and pretty much just keeping me focused on painting and playing, but I do appreciate the comments, and I do appreciate seeing the subscriptions as well to the channel. So that's it for now, and I'll give you an update on the Imperial Guard side of things hopefully over the weekend. So bye for now.